time winning the Impact World Championship at Slammiversary.
Slammiversary, Saturday, July 15th on pay-per-view.
Last week, the gravity of this year's Slammiversary was felt by all of us, and our Australian Down Under tour is looming. What's going to happen next? We're going to find out tonight here at Columbus.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Impact Wrestling opening contest. A six-man tag team match set for one fall. Introducing team number one, Jake Crist, Badman Fulton, and the Death Machine, Sami Callihan. OVE, Ohio versus everything.
And what a way to kick off Impact here in Columbus, Ohio. Then with Ohio's own OVE.
Fulton, Callihan, and Crist reunited and against all odds and defeated the Design in a 3-on-3 Ohio street fight. It was a brawl, to say the least. There was action all over the Impact Zone.
It was a fight amongst fights, but has finally Callihan put the Design in his rear view.
Their opponents, the most professional wrestler.
Shut up, Damon Penzer, you worthless idiot. Now I know all you disgusting Ohioans are used to these outlaw mud shows that go on around here, but you're about to see some true pros. The most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. Jason Hotch, John Schuyler, the good hands! And apparently OVE stands for Ohio versus everything. Which, if those are my choices, I would gladly take everything. Everything from tax audit to tooth decay. Because this hellhole, Ohio, everything is better than Ohio, including Brian Myers and these good hands.
Big words from Myers and the good hands. Well, he's still feeling a little salty coming off of Against All Odds, and I can't blame him. Came within an inch, a centimeter, a millimeter of the tag team championships. And now they're gonna take that out on OVE.
Listen, I'll give credit to the good hands. They had a spectacular matchup against the ABC, challenging for the World Tag Team titles. It didn't go their way. Brian Myers' involvement was significant at points during the matchup, which we thought would happen. But right now, they do not have the home turf advantage. They seem to have stirred up the hornet's nest, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't think they care about having the home team advantage here, the home field advantage. They want to get out of this turf, get out of this town, get out of this state.
This is John Schuyler to start things off against Jake Crist, and Schuyler takes advantage early, utilizing his power. On the move, there's Jake Crist, who hit that spectacular Crist cutter from off the top turnbuckle on Angels of the Design at Against All Odds. That was eye-popping. Oh! And now Callihan and Crist. Oh, the Death Machine's legal.
Great teamwork here from OVE, and now the big man, the monster, Fulton, getting involved. Look at this.
Oh my God. Fulton's got all three of them. Whoa! Down go Myers in the good hands.
Madman Fulton, the strength of the monster.
And a tag made, in comes Jake Crist. There's more tag team action still to come tonight. We talked about the Design. How are they gonna rebound? They're gonna battle the team of Jonathan Gresham and Speedball Mike Bailey. Also still this evening, one half of the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Taylor Wilde, battles Killer Kelly.
And there, Myers able to open the window for the good hands. The distraction served its purpose, and now the good hands taking over.
In comes Jason Hotch. Hotch and Schuyler, the good hands, now going after Jake Crist, doubled over. With some of the teamwork we saw it Against All Odds.
And they've been getting better and better every time. A little good brother handshake for your troubles, Jake Crist.
Hotch into the cover, forearm in the face, and a kick out. Also still to come tonight, the #1 contender to Alex Shelley's Impact World Championship come Slammiversary. Nick Aldis will make a statement after what he did to Alex Shelley last week in our main event. The actions of Aldis still being felt, and also still to come this evening. Bully Ray and Steve Macklin will team up ahead of their matchup at Slammiversary against PCO and Scott D'Amore to take on Eddie Edwards and Frankie Kazarian.
As now Skyler into the cover here.
Kick out by Crist. And tag made, in comes Brian Myers.
See a little bit of a preview of Bully Ray and Macklin's tactics, how they work as a team heading into Slammiversary. Maybe they can learn a thing or two here. Watching Myers raise the good hands to a victory here.
Suplex by Myers, kick out by Crist at 1. And last week we saw Myers approach Moose about potentially going after the Impact World Tag Team Champions, the ABC. I thought it was curious since it was only days after he, some would say, nearly led the Good Hands to the Impact World Tag Team titles and against all odds.
Some would say, I would say, he did. He got them there.
I don't know if Chris wear the tag immediately, and Skyler takes advantage of that.
That's great tag team work from the tag team expert there, Brian Myers, and now Skyler.
With authority, here's the cover, knee right in the face there by Skyler.
Look at this repeated covers, the tenacity of John Skyler, a man with the grip strength of a North Carolinian gorilla, now taking it to Jake Crist. That's what I love about Skyler. He's a real throwback to the type of wrestlers you watch growing up when men were men and all the boys were damn proud of it.
Tag made, in comes Jason Hodge. Assaulting Jake Crist here in the corner.
Hodge, whose potential defined.
Tag made, in comes Skyler. Make an impact on your performance and well-being with the best-selling Test Booster, Test X9 from Legacy Sports Nutrition. Go to LegacySubs.com and use the code IMPACT for 20% off and level up with Legacy.
Jake Crist can use a hand leveling up here against Skyler. There, that's a good start there. Some nasty strikes from Crist.
Forearm right to the face, and Jake Crist needed that opening. Now Skyler trying to roll towards his corner. OVE needs to make a tag. Oh, look out! Tag made by Crist. Here comes the death machine.
And like a house of fire, like a house of thumbtacks, Sami Callihan arrives in the ring, taking 2-on-1.
Flatliner DDT combination by Callihan, the former Impact World Champion. Oh, it's 2 for 1 again.
Callihan on an absolute roll here. Much like their namesake, taking on everything.
And nobody gets left behind. OVE, every single member getting involved. Oh, look at the setup here by Fulton. Crist measuring Hodge. Down goes Skyler. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Wait a minute, Moose! Moose! Hanging up Crist!
Well, you mentioned Moose before, the former relationship with Brian Myers.
And Fulton and Callahan went after him. Myers with the roster cut. Myers and the Good Hands win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Good Hands, and Brian Myers.
Moose's involvement drew Fulton and Callahan away from the ringside area. That opened the door for Myers.
Divide and conquer, Tom. Moose, Myers, and the Good Hands executed to perfection.
Interesting actions here, and an interesting pairing still to come tonight as Bully Ray and Steve Macklin face Frankie Kazarian and Eddie Edwards.